It's 11 o'clock on this late Saturday at 7/28, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night at 7/28, 2019. Good Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock and it's 27 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Joe Biden works to clarify remarks that he would complete with a subpoena in a Senate impeachment trial. Louisiana plane crash victims were sports journalists, pilot, and other passengers. Pelosi gets under Trump's skin on impeachment. Trump retweet that publicized Ukraine alleged Ukraine whistleblower removed. Trump again. Authorities named victims in deadly helicopter crash in Hawaii. Suspects released without bail after shotgun attack at Jews. Final plunge for Pete draws 1,000 plus supporters. Tight seal dies blood infection contracted during cave visit rescue last year. North Korea's Kim Jong-un's party plenary is deadline looms. Over 230,000 people flee a Lebanon 2-week Russian back offensive, according to the UN. Multi-day bombing, 79 dead, including kids as huge truck bomb rips through Somali capital. Christina Koch breaks record for the longest space flight by a woman. China launches its largest rocket ever, the Long March 5. A giant red star is acting weird and scientists think me about to explode. Mars 2020 rover to seek HLF to prepare human missions. Flu outbreak worrying local doctors. Detectives say they found close to 8 ounces of marijuana and more than $4,000 in cash during the raid on 28 Hamilton Street in Brockton. Authorities have found at least 5 bodies and remnants of one boat that washed ashore on Seto Island in the Sea of Japan. They believe the boat is from North Korea. 3 killed in an avalanche on Italian Alps. Australian volunteers firefighters could receive compensation for lost wages. Entrepreneur Elon Musk said on Twitter Friday he believes the Las Vegas Settle system is board committee is created under the city's convention center could be done by the next year, possibly months ahead of schedule. Peter Jones time, 11:03. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Celtics fall to the Boston Celtics fall to Toronto Raptors that got it 113-97. Other scores around the NBA: Sacramento Phoenix had 96 with 5:47 the fourth quarter, 4:35 left in the second quarter. LA Lakers 63, Portland 51. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. LA Clippers 30 at Utah 22. Denver 119, Memphis 110. Now on Pelicans 120, Indiana 98. Miami 117, Philadelphia 160, found in overtime. New York Knicks 107, Washington 100, Chicago 160, LA 81, Houston 108, Brooklyn 98, Cleveland 94, Minnesota 88, Milwaukee 111, Orlando 100, and San Antonio 136, Detroit 109, and Dallas 141, Golden State 121. Look at that, some NHL scores. Vancouver Canucks 2, LA Kings 0 for 1 period. Vegas Golden Knights 2, Arizona Coyotes 1 for 1 period. San Jose 1, Philadelphia 0, 5:36 left in the first quarter. Dallas 3, Colorado 2, final shootout. New York Rangers 5, Toronto 4, final overtime. Tampa Bay 5, Montreal 4, Florida 5, Detroit 4, Pittsburgh 6, Nashville 4, Carolina 6, Washington 4. Tomorrow night, Boston Bruins taking on the Buffalo Sabres at 7 o'clock at the Garden. In college football, Clemson 21, Ohio State 60 did the Fiesta Bowl in Arizona. Notre Dame 33, Iowa 39, Penn State 53, Memphis 39, and LSU over Oklahoma in the Peach Bowl, 63-28. And the Wheaton Lions men's basketball team crowned champions of the 18th annual Tournament of Heroes after an 82-62 win over Staten Island in New York. Robbie Laurie had 21 points, followed by Aaron Williams with 19 points in the win for the Lions. Clemson wide receiver T. Higgins returns to Fiesta Bowl after injury. Joe Burrow's record 8 total TDs led LSU in CFP's semifinal win over Oklahoma. Peter Chill. News time is 11:05 on this late Saturday night. Time now for Peter Chill traffic and to check. Baby, Paul, the MBTA. Redlands Crystal Lake, 10 minutes to the Willie Pastor, the border trade at Central Square Station. On New Year's Eve, the Kabir Rail will run a regular weekday schedule with some changes to the last bit train departure times due to the fireworks on the New Year's Day. Wednesday, still, Kabir Rail will operate on a regular Sunday schedule. There will be no disruptions on the Fitchburg regular low lines. And Thursday, I'm looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways in New England. In Rhode Island, Southeast Massachusetts, Cape highways are looking good, and Boston vicinity looking good. Central West Mass highways are looking good. Connecticut highways are looking good, and up and over New England. 89 on the southbound side, Little Slow Ride in Randolph, Vermont, and Vermont North remaining highways are looking good, and 87 on the southbound side, Little Slow Ride, shop at Deer Canal, 15 on the northbound side, so South America towards Montreal. Peter Chill News time is 11:06. Time now for a weather report. And we have a hazard weather outlook because a period of light freezing rain is possible during the Saturday night of the Monday morning before transmitting the expected wall. We may get some trace amounts right in the Boston Province corridor. Most concerns I have is Worcester Hills and eastern Berkshires, in which we could see the more icing we get, it's gonna clog, it's gonna freeze up on power lines and then cause power outages. So the greatest concern is where we can see up to a quarter to half an inch of ice in that area from Worcester to Springfield is where the concern I have. Okay, look at the radar shows line of rain showers on the line from Dallas and Houston and stretching all the way up to Minneapolis, and snow from northern Michigan and up to northern Minnesota down to Dakota, down through Nebraska, down to Kansas, and rain showers in eastern portions of Nebraska. Forecast goes like this for tonight. Most of the coast go about 28 degrees, west about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Sunday, most of the south go about 42 degrees, north about 5 miles covered in the afternoon. So if you have some bad activities, including the Patriots' final home game of the regular season against the Dolphins tomorrow, 1 at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, no problem at all. It's just Sunday night, and the Monday is going to be tricky because Sunday night will be rain like before midnight, and rain, sleet, and low on 32 degrees. Common becoming a northeast around 5 miles after the midnight, just 1% little or no sleet accumulation expected for Monday. Rain and sleet become all rain after 4 p.m. under 36 degrees east at about 7 and 11 miles of gust size, 21 miles an hour, so there's 1% little no sleet accumulation expected for Monday night. Rain low on 34 degrees and northeast spot 8 to 11 miles at gust size, 21 miles an hour, so there's 9%. Tuesday, rain before 4 p.m. Minus 47 degrees and a low 31. Northeast wind about 5 to 9 miles coming. Light and very well chest bases 50%. And for New Year's Day, most of the sunny part costs about 40, about 29 degrees, west about 6 to 8 miles an hour. And for Thursday, sunny part costs about 43, about 31 degrees, west about 6 miles an hour. And shifting to southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. And for Friday, check the rain mostly costs about 46 to a low 39. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour, just to 35%. And for Saturday, check the showers, punch your fog wise, punch the sun cover 40 degrees and northwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour, just for the 30%. Curly and Dalton is fair and 28. That's going to be for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, 7/28, 2019. Peter, hope you have a good night with a good night to see you tomorrow morning with a more report. Hope you have a good night.